Okay, I'm on the screen.
Yes, Rude, you're there.
Everybody's good. We're all
Welcome back to Initiative Impossible, Episode 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready?
How have you guys been? Because, yeah, we've missed you guys. It's been the typical 2 weeks, and we're ready to go through and not be murder hobos.
I mean,
That could be nice.
speak for yourself.
Well, I mean, we've only really murdered a kraken, so...
And some sailors.
Oh, yeah.
Intentionally.
There's so much that you guys can go back and watch. There's so much. If you want to get caught up. But we can kind of get a little bit where we're at, I'm sure.
Well, that's the best part about it. Hey, look at that.
Hello.
Come on in.
All right, so...
Do you want to go through and give a recap as we are running through the characters? Because we all,
want to.
you guys have all updated characters from the current landscape that you're traversing. If you would like to go through and pull those up, Josh, you can show everybody as they're.
I don't want to.
He doesn't
Fine,
want to
whatever.
Wow. There's a lot of sass in
That's
this.
it. I quit.
Sass in this.
You're sassy.
Wow, damn.
Sassy, sexy, whatever.
As Seryn comes up, we're saying this.
I still love that. It's like,
Hey,
we need a tweaked up picture. No, she's perfect the way she is.
That's right.
Just let her be.
That's
It's
fantastic.
Well, and shout out to Rude. He did all of these literally at the last minute because, of
not
course,
the last minute.
we all have day jobs and doing 15 million other things.
Yeah.
And Rude's like, all right, I got this. And I'm like, do you have one for Sarah? Sarah's fine just the way she is.
She's perfect
she's
the way that
perfect.
she is.
So,
That's what we tell her to keep her mouth shut.
and then there's Burnley burning
Shut you
something.
up.
Like usual.
Yep. Lighting on fire.
These are great.
There's the
I think I called that the file name Fire Good.
I think that's the way it popped up too.
Good.
Fire good.
Oh, that reminds me, I totally forgot. I gotta change that for level 7 now.
Yeah.
Way to fucking slack, Brian. You had one job.
One job, bro.
I blame Turkey.
I think
Thanks,
you
big
should.
leg, baby.
So there's- There's
This
also an
is for the
update
night.
for
I should.
Porcupine Jack.
Oh, that's
No,
that's
Keith.
Squid
No.
Legends.
There's a new one coming up with him.
Oh, there's our homunculus.
I mean,
Honkulus.
Hey, now.
But this is him not eating shit flying through the.
Spear Jack.
Yeah.
Lightning Spear Jack. There we go.
Oh, so good. So good.
And then the newest one that Rue did so amazingly, the 3 steps of Ashwin.
Yep.
From when she was
That
found.
bitch got my jacket.
You still gotta get that back.
So yes, this is the newest NPC that is part of it is Ashwin. So yeah, that is all of the updates, and I love the landscape that you guys are traversing right now.
Heck yeah.
But it's about to get more interesting because you guys are still a half day's ride out of town.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
So give us a disclaimer before we get into that, Rude.
Okay,
Shout
so
out.
just real quick, if they can see that.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
Hero Forge Nolan token. Not trying to be all product placements, but I'm pretty proud of that.
That's pretty cool though. Like
Yo,
that's
The
neat.
detail in that is insane, bro.
Sponsor this man.
Nice.
And that was fully custom. Like you customize that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
He
That's how I
customized it.
designed him, and
Yeah.
Try
yeah.
that camera, it may be
Yeah,
better.
try that camera.
Does that work?
Did you see my name is
No, this is still the shadow shit.
Just know that Nolan's three-dimensional now.
So,
Nope.
all character art and
This
tokens
thing on.
created and owned by HeroForge.com. HeroForge.com is not responsible for the content of the show, clip, or segment, and hereby disclaims any and all content and views expressed herein.
I love
I think you
that.
were just a little bit
I
faster
think
this
so.
week.
I think you were.
I've got
That,
some sugar in me.
But I think you're peaking. I think you're peaking.
Ah, you can do better. I believe in you.
Oh, Golden
It's a Red Bull.
Throne.
all right, now, does anybody remember where we left off?
Yeah, I got it written down.
Thank you for having that because I was like in the woods and it's cold. It does lag.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of people with frostbite, I know that much.
That too.
Yeah, I think we're down to
we
12
stood up
sailors.
camp
Yep.
about a half
12,
day's
that's
travel
what it
from the
was, bro.
city.
12
And
sailors.
when we left off, Keep was scared.
Yep.
And that's when you said, "This is where we stop." Until next time.
Till next-
Or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, and I had my familiar scouting out and saw that the city looked kind of abandoned except for green smoke coming out of one chimney, but I didn't share that with anyone but the captain so far to mostly avoid panic or something.
Or something.
Yeah, I actually wrote notes on that, but I don't know yet, so I can't make a claim as to what it is.
Alright.
We got some off-camera activity over here.
Alright.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
It's called shenanigans.
Oh, I know.
We should have let like
Figured it'd be
on
more
the
beneficial
show.
to get the screws over while we're filming.
It's gonna be such a great show. Let's
I think we're all ready.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you guys
Hey.
obviously remember
Hey.
where
Oh,
you...
wait.
Oh, I wasn't doing that, but my shirt, yeah.
yes,
Oh,
you gotta get
yeah.
this shirt.
On
So
top of
he
this
got
thing.
his segment.
He's
No.
Alright, so band of the week this week. You guys know I like Southern Rock. So we're gonna, well, they're not really Southern Rock, they're more than that. But we're gonna go with Whiskey Myers, so you need to check them out.
Great band, bro.
Yes.
Great band.
Yeah.
I'm running out of shirts, so if you guys want to see me song, I'm about through my band cycle. I could really use some new bands to show.
There you go.
Hey, shameless plug for Don't Make This Weird. We just interviewed 3 Days Under, which was an incredible interview.
Nice.
The lead singer, Patrick Rivers, that dude just has a
He
set
was
of
fun.
pipes that doesn't quit. And it's cool because I know the groan that comes with Christian heavy metal, but these guys bring it hard, bro.
Nice.
It is
was a great
amazing.
interview.
So yeah, love the interview. It was a special we had to do. They were like literally just coming back off of a tour. So
Nice.
check it out. Yeah, if you guys have not checked that out, go to Don't Make This Weird after this show.
And check out that band.
Yeah.
Whiskey Myers.
Awesome shout out. Great guys.
All right,
Here's
so
the links.
that's right. Now, you guys were making camp, breaking camp. Do you remember?
Making a thought.
Yeah, we were making camp because we
All right.
decided to stop and about a half day's trek
Oh yeah, yep. I take the first watch with Burnley. I've got that written here.
because we
so.
traveled northeast to Tourmaline and noticed there's exactly one source of smoke coming from
Well,
the town. It's
I
green
noticed
and-
that.
Oh, you
All right.
We have
Well, he noticed that it's green and yellow.
Okay.
And
So-
me and fucking Frankenstein over here.
Get the start.
I'm not sure how that plays in.
Tall, I'm sure.
I think that is pretty
did
cool.
that once. We can do it again.
Little guy, big guy. So.
Okay.
All right, so
Fair enough.
No, so me and Tall one over here.
so you guys are on the first
We're
watch.
on
You
first
guys
watch.
are in the first watch. What are you two doing?
Sleeping.
They were asleep. They both decided to sleep.
Okay.
Saryn finished
Full
her
size
tea.
blanket.
Yep, I did finish my tea and I
Got a
was
full
going
size blanket this time.
Yep.
All
I
right.
feel like I better have a deep.
Both of you roll
Not an oversized
perception.
blanket.
I told you.
Let's see. I've got 10, and my familiar. It's 22.
All right.
And then yeah, I've got 4.
You guys notice that there is a very pungent smell coming from the. It seems like it's coming from the area of the town. Yes, it's a half day's ride, but you guys, the closer you're getting, the smell is just. You can't quite put your finger on it, but it's not like the burnt pitch smell that you guys smelled in the ocean. But yeah, it's a very pungent smell, and you're like, and it's not overbearing, but it's there. So those of you who live anywhere in Tuscola County and you smell burnt ass cabbage, you'll know the
right.
smell.
Well,
If you know, you know.
You know that you know.
I'll try to get a good whiff of that and roll investigation on that. What am I smelling? Or
I'm trying so hard not to sing a song.
What the rock is cooking?
I rolled a 1 on smelling. So
Sorry, it was
do I
too-
snort and hurt myself?
Well, where are you in proximity of the, I'm assuming, fire that you built?
Well, we were checking the perimeter, I believe.
Yeah, we didn't build.
Okay.
They built the fire, but we just started walking.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're checking around the
So,
camp.
yeah, you're.
If y'all could see Tony's eyes right there.
Oh, I know. That's what got me. That was good.
Oh,
He's having a coughing fit because he just inhaled half his brain.
Can I just say we're a lot more lively already than we were the last episode? Last episode we were dragging.
We were.
I'm done. I'm gonna go sleep over here.
Hey, we have those from time to time.
All right. So yeah, Nolan is now coughing because he's got boogers for days in his throat. Come on, you gonna cough out the booger?
In a position to do
I
this
actually
anyway.
coughed just now, so I'm trying.
See what happens.
And he takes a drink, but that's out of game.
Boy.
Are you okay, Nolan?
Just fine. Icicles in my nose.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I'll walk it off.
Do you smell that?
Something rotten in the air.
You smell up there too?
I call you a little stinker, but honestly, that's not.
It's not me, I promise.
Well, that's not even low enough for the bar I set on you. Yeah, something's don't
Can
smell.
I get a
right.
nature check?
Sure, go ahead.
See, 11 plus.
I think that's wisdom. +1.
Yeah. Yep, 11. So 12. Do I know? Is it? Can I tell if it's something natural or is it something?
It's that weird pungent smell, just something being burnt.
Okay.
But you. Neither one of you guys are recognizing the smell. You
So-
can just tell that it's something that's.
So the last time that something smelt and we went looking for it, it didn't go so well, Nolan. Do we want to have the sequel or do we want to be a little bit smarter this time?
No comment on your smartness. But yeah,
Lightning bolt, bitch. I know, Nolan. Fireball.
I'll send Myriad out to take a closer look. So I'll
Okay.
send my familiar out to hopefully get to that town and get a better eye on things.
Okay.
Let's
Alright.
just keep the perimeter for now.
Should we send Sparrow Jack out, or keep him with us?
Keep him with us. He's about as subtle as you.
All right, so you're setting out your familiar.
Yep, familiar towards the town, and
Okay.
meanwhile we'll just try to keep the perimeter.
All right. It's honestly it's a pretty uneventful watch thus far. It takes your familiar a little bit to get to the town. But go ahead and roll a perception with your familiar.
Let's see, 14.
Okay. It sees the building where the smoke's coming from, and it appears to be really, really strong around that building with the smell.
Okay, well, yeah. Try to head towards the building stealthily. I mean, it's an owl, so it shouldn't look out of the ordinary.
Right. All right. So what are you going to do? Are you going to land on top of the roof and just look around, or I mean, what are you going to direct it to do? Give me some walkthrough here, man.
Well,
Tell the
Pro-
story.
probably a window for the building that's like single story or
Yep. Single story.
okay. Yeah, then just try to find a window and kind of land on the ledge and peek in like a curious owl might.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's like an A-frame, but there's like little angles for the windows for them to lean out, so it lands on the tallest window on the side, and it sees this older gentleman throwing stuff in fireplace, and as it burns up, it gives off this green smoke and goes up the chimney.
Okay, perception to get a good eye full on that guy. I kind of want to see, is he panicking? Kind of that whole quick, got to get this on the fire, or is it just throwing stuff on the fire?
It just looks like he's grabbing stuff and throwing it in the fire. And in fact, it kind of looks like food.
So just some old guy throwing food onto a fire.
Yep.
Oh wow!
That's a crapper.
Let's see. I'll have Nolan roll a quick investigation on what was our food supply like. Trying to remember, or would that be history?
Well, I mean, you're pretty well versed in checking rations and stuff like that. So you have a military background. You're gonna know where supplies and whatnot is at.
No, true.
So, is that what you're doing right now?
Well, just trying to recall, like, were we good on food, or should I be kind of worried this guy is just throwing perfectly good food on a fire?
Well, that's the thing is it's not like any food you've ever seen.
So it just continues to be strange and mysterious.
Ominous noise.
Edible, but unaware of what.
Well, I'm going to take a risk here and have my owl hoot, see if that, startles him or if he notices the owl.
Who do you?
Just, again, trying to be a regular owl, like, hoo, but, yeah,
Who do you?
Okay.
Act natural.
let out a hoot.
It gets his attention.
Call out to the blowfish.
He heads over to the window and opens it up, and he offers what looks like beef jerky to the owl.
It's a trap.
Well, kind of that skittish owl, then nips it out of his hand and flies away.
All right.
Yep, and I have my owl fly back to us then with that in its beak.
All right. All right. So it gets back to you, and what?
I'll roll investigation. investigation on the jerky.
Go ahead.
What is this?
Well, you know, like what could it be if it's not what regular jerky? Let's see, I got a 17.
Wait a minute.
On
I got
investigation.
something. Hey,
Okay.
hold on. I got something for you. You go ahead and do your thing, but I got something for you.
All right, so it looks like strips of beef jerky, but it kind of looks like a really weird caterpillar.
I'm gonna cast Purify Food and Drink.
Okay.
Do
on
you
the-
say that out loud, or
Huh?
do you say I'm going to cast this, or are
I'm
you just going to
telling
cast?
him.
Okay, so I don't know you're doing that.
Right.
So all non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere, center point of your choice within range is purified and rendered free of poison and disease.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Do your thing.
I kind of wanted to investigate if it
Oh.
No, you're doing it, so.
No, go for it. I was gonna do that to hell in case
And
you.
fireworks.
No, like after you did, I just didn't want you to die.
I wasn't going to eat it. I was
Well, that's part of investigating it.
Touch. Taste.
Yeah.
Right.
you already
So-
said you were
No,
gonna
no, no. Do your
Right,
thing. Do your thing. I
Right.
recant. I
All
recant.
right. So what you come to the conclusion of, it looks like somebody took a really large caterpillar, sliced it in half, and then dehydrated it.
Ew.
Well, I've eaten worse, but still odd.
So it could have been a poisonous caterpillar.
Why is this so stinky?
I'd at least tell that to Burnley, and
It
it's
smells.
odd, but
Sorry, guys. We got crack deals going on over here. The magical hand
True.
in his stride.
That was a great last episode, guys. I look forward to it.
Giggity.
all right. Well, I let Myriad eat the jerky because I don't really know what else to make of it.
All right.
This is just a very strange situation.
Yep.
If somebody dies, I'm be like, told you.
Yeah.
All right. So
We'll set
roll.
out for the town in the morning. We can deal with it then. This is just
Y'all roll your perceptions.
13.
plus wisdom.
Yeah,
So
plus 1, so 14.
I've got 16 for me and 11 for my all.
You notice two things. There's a slight the earthquake feeling.
Do we both feel it or just him?
Yep. No, you both feel it.
Okay.
And it's coming to the end of your guys' watch.
Hey, Nolan, why don't we just wait till in the morning and worry about it?
You said it was like a caterpillar, the jerky. Now that I'm with rumbling, I'm thinking of the worms that we fought. Do I happen to recall if there was any resemblance to those worms we fought with the caterpillar thing?
Not really.
Okay.
Like I said, it just looks like somebody took a medium-sized caterpillar, cut it in half, and then dehydrated it.
Okay. Fine. Strange stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary then. If I didn't have one drink left, I'd definitely have one.
That's a sign, Nolan.
I need more drinks. Or that I need to punt a little upstart.
Do what you must, Nolan. Do what you must.
You must go to bed, both of you. And I'm gonna walk in, holding my cup of tea, a little chipper that I got some rest. Me and Harlow will take this watch now. You boys did great. We'll take it from here. Anything different happen while we're out? Anything interesting?
Had my familiar scout out the town up ahead. All I know is something weird is going on, but past that I can't figure out shit.
Interesting. Well, we'll look into it in the morning. You boys get some rest for now, and we'll keep guard over the place.
You're not gonna tell him about the shake, shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake.
I told weird shit. That's about all we know to begin with.
The weird shit was a little bit of shaking that we don't know where it's coming from, guys. Gals.
Again?
Interesting.
Just keep an eye out and wake us if people start dying again.
think I got it if we got it.
And
Oh,
I
yes.
just kind of flop into my bedroom.
We girls have this.
All right, you lovely ladies, roll perceptions.
But I have my familiar keep an eye out.
That 20.
That's
With my
5.
25.
All right, so you guys feel the tremors, but you notice they're not as intense as they were. I mean, they hit, they shake, but it's not as forceful as it was. It just seems like it's kind of dying out as the tremors come and go.
So does it feel like doesn't seem like it was when the worms were coming out of the ground.
Well,
Jeez.
if it's getting fainter, it probably means it might be radiant.
Hey, are you asleep?
Trying to help.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
I'm just telling you guys something.
I
He's that-
appreciate it, dear. But
he's
you're going
that
to need your
little
rest for tomorrow.
He's that little voice of
I never
Burnley
said
in
I
the back
wanted-
of your head.
Yeah. I never said I
Oh, so
wanted-
you're just being a third wheel, talking out of character during our conversation.
Well, okay, just
Thank
back
you.
Sorry.
I appreciate it.
What's in that tea?
Bitch.
There's just Burnley.
Yeah, Burnley, yeah.
Technically, I never said I went to bed. So
That's true.
Dick move banner.
Still could be there.
It's true. You could still be there. So it doesn't seem like
Seryn
it's.
smash.
Oh boy.
I was just trying to help. My bad.
What do you make of
Pat on
it?
the head.
Don't touch me.
Thank you for your help.
I'm not sure. I will try something interesting though, and I'm going to use detect good and evil, just so I can see if there's anything near us, near the camp, that might give off bad juju with these tremors and stuff going on. I'm trying to remember how much feet it goes till. 30 feet. So a whole 30-foot sphere around me.
All right, that'll encompass basically the whole campsite. So
Okay, so yeah, I'm just sensing if anything is in the area where the tremors are happening around. Like you say, it's faint, but just in case something is traveling underground that doesn't seem right, we would know. So
you just cast the spell, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, things are really calm.
Huh.
Like surprisingly peaceful. Like all the sailors are doing really well. Everybody's not dying again.
Good.
Not
This is
yet.
progress.
The fires are going really well. I mean, due to Nolan's observation, I'll fill in the blank that you guys are okay on food, but you're starting to get a little low.
Okay.
So,
Caterpillar.
No, I gave that to my owl. She's
But,
fine, by the way.
honestly, and that's the odd part about it is here you guys are half a day's travel from the town, and things are really peaceful.
Mm-hmm. It's odd. And well, I'm not sensing anything, so we must be in the clear for now. But I'd still keep my guard up. I'm just gonna kind of look warily or whatever. But I had the spells down now, so it's like, we're good.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess should we just check the perimeters, or was that?
You guys tell me what you're doing.
Not you. I'm asking Seryn.
Yes, just do rounds and just keep track of who's intense and things like that, and make sure that everyone is safe and warm, and just walk around the perimeter.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I hear Nolan. I'm surprised everybody's not awake.
You got the bugbear.
Oh, absolutely.
I speak with animals. What is that?
That's what they call the Drunkius Maximus.
So we're gonna go
So
ahead.
Burnley, you're still alive and kicking, huh?
Yeah, I'm tinkering and listening.
Okay.
And a little tinker.
No
No
sleep.
Tinka. Alright, so
Maybe you need to hold him and rock him.
Rockabye Burnley.
we'll look at,
Oh, sorry about your head.
look at the inventory and see what all we have, or kinda.
Well, does anybody remember torches at all? What your guys' counts were on the torches?
Yeah.
Could
I
do
mean,
that.
I made like 30 last time around.
Yeah, we ran out though.
Okay.
It went quick.
Well, no, that was the. At first, I made 80. Those ran out, but then I made 30 more. Yeah, I rolled good for making it, so we've got at least 30 torches. I mean, she could make more if she wants.
All right, y'all roll perceptions. Just the ones that are at watch.
5 again.
Should I roll for my owl?
Yeah, if your owl's awake, go ahead.
16.
What was that, 5? 7.
Owl's got 17.
All right, so you notice that the ones that are awake, that the time is going by and the sun's starting to come up, and it's a warm but crisp morning, and it's not been this way since you guys have been on the island.
Strange weather.
Indeed.
It's feeling a little bit. This is very weird. Usually, when we are on guard, something. I'm not jinxing us.
Oh no, dear, I understand.
I'm done.
What are you done with?
What did you?
I have the
You're
perfect
leaving?
tool. No, I have the perfect tool for the job.
Oh, for what? What job? Exactly.
Well, I told you I've been working all night. Hyper focus. No,
Right? They are up to no good, I think.
no, not they, me. I do not want to say they because Nolan will kick my ass if I.
Oh no, I meant they them.
Oh, they them. Yes,
I
they
was
them.
doing it
Ah, okay. See, look at you. They up to no good. They
See?
are up to no good. Okay. Nolan and I felt a rumble last night right before you guys. Yeah.
Oh yes, we felt it too, dear. It's
So-
okay.
I felt that with a snore.
Because I can create the right tool for the job, I can produce exactly the tool needed for what we need. I created a vibration detector.
Okay. That's something new. I've never heard of this.
So if we hear the rumble, as we get closer, it's a little magical stick that it'll let us know that we're getting close to the source of whatever is the rumble.
Right.
Or the vibration.
Wonderful, almost like a rod that senses water but does earthquakes. You're so smart, Burnley.
Yay!
I'm actually
Does it have a mailbox
I'm very
door on it?
impressed, but I do have a question.
What?
Does it cause any fire or destruction?
Good question.
Depends on if I forgot everything. If I forgot anything.
Well, let's hope that you did not. Other than that, very impressive.
There were a few times that
I imagine so. And you're probably going to be tired for the rest of the.
there was a few times that I fell asleep, but I don't think I messed anything up.
Okay. Well, let's hope that you did not. Well, I mean, we'll say you did.
You better not be cranky when we start walking. I won't be having none of that.
I wonder if I can make some bets on
Sparrow Jack can carry me. 'Cause I'm tired of carrying your weight.
All right, so it is officially morning.
No, okay, not to talk out of character, but we've been saying Sparrow Jack so much, saying it the opposite way sounds foreign to me. That's not right. His name is Sparrow Jack. And I know it's not how it's supposed to be. It's been said so much now, I can't say it any other way than how you say it.
See a movie and be like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, I don't remember this. Saying his name wrong this whole time.
It's the Mandela effect.
Because when you said it at first, I'm like, I want to say, like, no, it's not right.
Come on, it's Sparrow Jack and Turner Will.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Still waiting for the copyright infringement letter.
You mean hunculus?
There's no copyright on that one.
So,
I didn't expect it to be around this long. My bad.
All right.
it's the hunculus that keeps on giving.
That's right. And it
So-
keeps on
The
taking-
birds are singing. Everything is right in the
No,
world.
actually, it's just really, really quiet.
There's no. Oh, I should notice this.
You should notice this,
You're a
Ranger.
Come on, Ranger Rick.
I'm gonna try differently.
That might get us.
Hey, 11. 13.
It is insanely quiet. There is no wildlife.
I'm gonna go over to Seryn and say, you know, now I'm realizing my animal friends are not around.
It is oddly quiet for a morning like this. There should be at least be some birds chirping or something.
All I hear is snoring and muppets. No, just kidding.
Snoring and muppets.
So,
Here, hold this beaker.
Oh.
I was trying to play off the big snore, little snore.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
I
It
see
wasn't.
now.
Can I wake up yet to be
Yes.
contributing
You wake up.
other than snoring?
So that's.
But it's so good.
Yes.
But.
I guess I was waiting for the captain to do his usual up and at him.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah.
Or is
I
he
want-
dead?
I wonder.
No, I
if,
think he's still alive.
Okay,
We
good.
don't
I
know
wonder
yet.
if Nolan could. If his. Well, that's his familiar, so that's not.
For all we know, we could have lost some mates that got bit by a poisonous snake. We didn't know. 5 more gone. Maybe they turned over in their sleep and stopped breathing. Who knows?
Choked
Only
on
the
their own
DM.
spit.
I haven't created anything sharp or flamey yet.
This is good. This
Let's
is
take it-
progress.
All of you roll perspective.
We'll take it.
Protect perspective.
Perspective.
I'm rolling perspective.
Deep
right now.
thought.
Perception. Jesus.
Nat 20.
Oh, 6.
My purple.
Miles
I'm
got
switching each
15, and
I want to
I've
be him
got
because he did me wrong.
25.
Saturday.
The captain is up, the first mate is up, and all the sailors are up. And they're all staring towards the town, not making a sound.
Oh, this is like creepy. Are
Perception
they
check.
like swaying and just looking?
Ashwin as well?
Perception
Thank God.
check.
The captain, yes.
Can
No,
I get a
Ashwin, she did?
Yes, yes.
What about Keep?
Keep is still freaking out. Not okay at all. In fact, Keep did not sleep.
so
No sleep for Keith.
No sleep for Keep!
Oh, horrible caretaker.
16 on a perception check.
Yeah.
Are they conscious?
Yeah, they're all awake. They're just.
No, I mean like, are they there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go over.
Am I missing something, people?
There's no animal. Like, there's no.
Well, like,
None of the
why are they all staring at the town?
We
Yeah, I'm
That's
looking
what we're-
forward to the Pharaoh's
gonna go
Con.
check out that.
Just stop, Nolan.
Come on, guys. And lady.
I got my stick.
But like, I mean, you said they're there, so it's not like they're.
Well, I mean, they're doing morning routines. They're just staring at it because the
Oh,
captain
you.
is just.
Okay, I'm thinking like children on the corner.
No.
You describe like they're all lined up and just like frozen.
That's why I
there,
asked if
like,
they were
no.
like there.
it's
No,
more
get-
like, oh, hey, look, there's that town we're heading for.
Right, no,
Okay.
they're just.
Okay, I got you.
They're all kind of huddled around the captain and the first mate,
I got you.
and they're just kind of staring.
I was with you. The same thing. I think we're all were like, "What's going on? Why are they staring?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
My bad. Should have described that better.
That's why I was like, are they swaying?
I'm
And just-
glad I wasn't the only one that thought that.
No, we're all like,
Kumbaya.
yeah.
My friend went to the like a daddy-daughter dance. Out of character, sorry guys. And the one famous song, everybody kept singing over and over. Like that came on, and all the little girls were just like, like I would have ran out of there. But anyway, that's why I asked that. I was just like, okay. So
All right. Well, I go to the captain and just at least let him know that something vague but weird is going on. So be on your guard and have the men be on guard. Not that that's what we haven't been trying to do this whole time.
right.
Aye, lad, something's not moving right.
Still, town's our best bet at getting shelter from the storm on a regular basis. So.
Aye. So, you guys are all packing stuff up and making the trek to town.
Yep.
It's pretty uneventful for the whole trip. Like, it's just oddly quiet. There is not a whole lot of anything that went on for the whole half day's travel. And
Well, that doesn't bode well.
Or the DM didn't know what to put in there.
what?
Oh, sorry.
Damn,
Don't
with
kill me,
the
please.
shade.
And Nolan falls unconscious.
I didn't have enough booze to keep running.
Right. And you guys are making your way to the building that your familiar saw.
Oh yeah, it was like the only sign of life in that town. So.
And you guys now also notice the smell smells like burnt beef jerky.
Gross. Somebody's overdone that jerky. Yes.
Mhm.
Not the
I'm not
happy
even
kind.
smelling seasoning.
No,
They're butchering it.
they don't know what. Clearly, don't know what they're doing in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone alive around here? I yell out.
Well, that was subtle.
It's a good call.
What happened to this, like, not getting in trouble, Nolan?
So anyone alive? I just pointedly ignore him.
Yeah, of course. So, you hear nothing. Literally, the building. I'm assuming you guys are kind of panning out, flanking around the building, and looking. At there's nothing. There's no rustling. There's no nothing.
Is it just one? You said one.
Perception
building?
check.
Yeah, it's just one.
So it's still smoking though?
It's
Yeah.
still smoking
Huh.
green plumes of stuff, but aside from that, there's no rustle, there's no bustle, there's no nothing.
Can I look to see what's burning exactly?
You gonna look in the window or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Peer through. 18.
You look through the window and you see what looks like almost a Jenga tower stacked inside of this fireplace of jerky.
Ooh, not 20.
For what?
For what?
Well, I was trying to say I wanted to get a check. Can I see any of the town, the village businesses? Are there any like signs? I'm looking for some certain type of establishments.
Nothing. It's all snow covered.
Oh,
It's not like buried, but just
Do
enough
I-
snow has fallen,
do I
not
see
been
anything?
cleared away.
Right.
do I see anything that would lead me to believe that there are any shops that might be for repairs or anything like that?
A blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Literally everything is just covered in inches of snow. This is the only building in the whole entire town that has even remotely close to semblance of life.
Okay.
You could tell Sparrow Jack to start sweeping up the whole town.
What with this -2 strength?
Well, no, you
Shim,
just need a
shimmity,
broom.
shim, shim.
He keeps at it. He can't get exhausted.
He'll eventually get there.
Yeah. A suggestion.
I'm gonna go to the captain and talk with him.
Okay, go ahead.
And I find it very odd that there's no animals around. There's no just one building that we can see. Have you been here before?
This is not the Tourmaline that I'm familiar with. This place is always bustling with life, and it's not moving right.
How long has it been since you've been here?
Literally 18 months ago, 2 years ago.
Quite a situation.
Well, I know there was someone in this building, so if y'all want to step back, I'll knock polite like.
Well, hang on, Nolan. I want to try something first, and then you're welcome to knock any way you want.
He's totally cop knocking.
I want to use Detect Good and Evil again in the surrounding area around the buildings to see if there's any presence of darkness or anything.
And that was the 30-foot spell?
Yep, 30-foot spell around the building. The
Okay.
whole sphere.
Nothing.
Nothing. I've got nothing, Nolan. You're welcome to try your way then. And I back away from the building and,
Is my
and a clear distance, definitely to be safe.
is my stick
I get back
vibrating
to
at
you.
all?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I go up to what looks like the front door of the building and just knock quite loudly with my fist.
Okay, the first time you knock, the door just kind of goes and opens up.
So I knock and open like I pushed it open, or it creepily opened on its own.
No, you knocked, and the knocking of it opened the door the rest of the way.
Okay. Anyone home?
He's so subtle, isn't he?
You literally see now a clearer picture
Snowman
of
for
this
ya.
jerky in the fire with the green plumes of smoke shooting up the chimney. It looks like there's a table set full of silverware and plates to go through and eat. You see clothes, you see furs, you see all kinds of stuff that would determine that there's somebody actually living here.
Was there food on the plates?
Well,
Like something
it
was
looks
let
like there
out.
was something on the
Like
plates,
something
but
was just.
yeah.
Is it still steaming like hot?
no.
They were okay. You said that you saw somebody here.
I had my familiar scope the town out, and she saw someone in here tossing all this jerky in the fire for whatever reason.
That was last night.
Well, I roll investigation on the place, see if there's like signs of someone, leaving or anything.
Go ahead.
10.
You notice there's steps that go down at the back part of this building.
Oh, so like a basement sort of thing?
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a basement, people.
All right. Well, do you want to send down your familiar to look and see, or are we all going?
I'll scout out myself.
How about 2 of us go down there and 2 stay up top in case something does come back to this building, so that way we have our bases covered.
Hi, lads.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
You stand guard outside. We'll be in the house here. So you see the 12 of the sailors guarding outside, doing paroles around the building.
I kind of feel like somebody should be out there with them too. So I'll go out with them.
Okay.
Well,
So
you've got a bow, so that's
Yes.
good for spotting.
I'm gonna have
All
my,
right.
my bow out.
All right, so take a good look at the steps going down, just to perception, see or no investigation. Check actually maybe survival to check for tracks. Yeah, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Check for tracks on what might have gone up or down these steps. Let's see. Wait, blanking for a bit here. Okay, 12. Math.
Math and stuff. All right. Well, you can see that it's really well lit down the steps. It just looks like it's part of a storage area, and you can tell that there's heat coming from down there, but you're familiar with, like, it's a 2-part stove / fireplace, because there's the main fireplace up top, and then there's from what you can tell that there's heat coming down right from the stairs, the bottom part of it, like you're over top of another fireplace area or hearth, if you will.
Well, I start walking down and
Okay.
just call out simple hello.
Okay. Roll perception.
I'm right behind him too.
Nice brim roll, Reed. I really hope you caught that, Josh.
Okay, that's 24 perception.
You notice that there is a cot just on the other side of the wall, and there's feet sticking out from underneath the blanket, and you hear the distinct sound of really loud, obnoxious snoring.
Great, a snorer.
Really? That's what bugs you, Nolan? The snoring?
Yeah, they're annoying as 7 types of hell.
Mm,
What'd y'all find down there?
I can understand.
Well, I just take a look from a distance. I'm not just gonna loom over him, right? See if I can identify that guy as the same person from before.
I've got shield and mace out at the ready.
Perception. Let's see, 18. Is this the same guy from
No
that?
chance that.
Same guy.
You
He's-
can't be me. I gave you familiar food.
He is a deep sleeper, all right.
Mm.
Hey, do you need me to come down there and help?
I use minor illusion.
We're okay for now, Burley.
I use minor illusion to make the sound of clanging bells
Okay.
near his bed.
Okay. He jumps up with a start and literally falls on the floor.
Oh, good, you're awake.
Who are you?
Travelers wondering what the hell's going on in this
In my
town.
house? Oh, you must be hungry.
I could eat, but I'd kind of like to know what the hell's going on first.
I'm Beacon Tumbles. I cook jerky. Yes, that's what I do. Want to have charts and I have pictures. You see that work?
Beacon Chumbles? What?
Beacon Tumbles.
What is he? Or what are they?
Just a kooky old man.
Okay.
How do you spell that? Old
Beacon
Oh.
Tumbles. Just
Beacon Tumbles. Okay.
yes.
Not bacon.
Bacon.
I heard something. Do you need me to come down?
We found someone. We'll be up shortly, Burnley.
You have guests? Woohoo! Yes! So you see him run off to the back of this other room that he was in, and you hear paper rustling and all kinds of other crazy stuff going on. And then he comes back and he has an armful of papers. Have you seen my work? Please, look at my work. And then he goes pushing past up to the steps and then proceeds to see everybody else that's in there with the captain and the first mate. And Burnley.
Could I tell what that paper was that he had?
Just literally papers all over the place of he's got, it looks like he's doing anatomy diagrams.
Ooh, I can't wait to roll.
Well, I hold one and, hold it every which way because I can't make heads or tails of it.
Okay, so this is what you are seeing with what his diagram looks like.
Okay. So one of those old-timey.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ah, okay.
Oh, like the old organ.
Yeah.
So he says he's a cook's jerky, but somehow he's also got anatomy diagrams.
Yes.
We also said he had charts, right? Well, y'all see here, but
Why's a guy gotta draw insides?
Are you hungry? Have you ate? I have some amazing jerky. Come and try.
What do you make your jerky out of?
Oh, that's easy. The little pests that keep crawling into my house.
I want to come inside. I don't want to.
Oh, more guests. Hi. How are you doing? I'm Beacon Tumbles.
Oh,
how tall
Alright.
is Beacon?
He's probably about 5'5", 5'6".
okay.
He's a
Average human.
okay.
Well, seeing how we're still, are we and Nolan still in the basement, by the way?
he
Oh, yeah.
literally ran past you guys to go
True.
upstairs with all his
Upstairs.
paperwork.
I want to look around his room, like
Okay.
the whole bottom. I just want to see what else
Yeah.
is going on.
I'll,
I've got my light up now, just kind of just.
Hi, Beacon.
well, he said it was well lit.
Oh, is it
Hi.
well lit? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're seeing is that's one of the diagrams that's on the wall inside of there, and it's drawn out very fine, very highlighted, very detailed.
And nothing else besides like a cot or whatever he was sleeping on, furniture
Well,
wise.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, just the cot, and then here's another one that you find on the other wall.
Can you explain that for people that are listening and watching?
Well,
Here.
basically H.R. Geiger.
Yeah, that thing.
I think
Yeah.
that summarizes it.
Some type of Lovecraft type stuff, almost.
Yikes.
I'm gonna roll investigation on some of those doodles because, like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Alright, so he's up there with Burnley, me, and
I've
the
got
captain.
not natural
Yes.
20 on that.
Not
This is
natural.
the oddest stuff you've ever seen. You've seen similarities in other creatures, but it's nothing like you've ever seen before. It looks like somebody just took a bunch of things that you're familiar and just drew them together.
Something ain't right in that guy's head.
Agreed. We should question him.
Hi,
a little
Beacon.
further to
I'm
see what's
Burnley.
bizarre.
Oh, you're short. Hi.
Yeah, I'm short. It's because I'm a gnome.
You're a no. What? No.
A gnome.
Have you
And
ate?
He is ours.
Oh, hi.
They are ours. Hi.
Have you ate? Have you tried the jerky?
No, thank you.
Would you like to see my paperwork?
Yes, yes,
What
yes.
are you making the jerky out of?
Food. Hello.
You're making it out of food?
Yes, that's food out of food.
I'm gonna investigate his room downstairs for anything besides, the odd drawings, anything else odd that stands out.
I'm gonna take one less survey around the room just to be safe.
16.
Myself, too.
For investigation.
There's a draft coming from the corner of the far side of the room, and it sounds like there's water really, 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 really far away.
Alright, I got a draft over here.
Interesting.
So go over to that draft and investigate the area, see if there's some sort of door or passage. Darn, a 9 on that.
you feel the draft and you hear the water way in the distance.
Stand back, Nolan. I'm gonna pull back my mace and hit that wall with my mace.
Oh God. For once, you're the one that's going to defeat me.
I see you're with the mace, and all right then.
After seeing what's drawn on the walls, something's not right.
What if that was a
Right
puzzle and you fucked up by destroying it?
Writings on the wall.
Well, I mean,
Literally, the writing's on the wall.
The writing's on the wall.
And meanwhile, they're just happily talking about
Please,
tinkering.
please
I
do
rolled a
it.
23 in perception. So
Yours
I
has
mean,
been running hot today. You got this.
We got the chat saying, don't go in the room.
I got 11
That's
on
you,
strength check. Yep.
you hit the wall and you hear it echo come from where this crack is at, and it chips away a little piece of the wall.
All right, putting the shield away using both hands.
All right.
Hitting again.
Well, don't forget your attack bonus.
Oh, yeah,
you're
it's true.
proficient.
Well, then in that case, I'm gonna add 5 to it, so 16.
Okay. You managed to split the crack halfway up the wall, and now the draft is a little bigger.
Do we hear this up
Hey.
there?
You're
Third
hearing.
time's a charm.
Okay.
Darren, do you need help?
Let me
I'm
paint
not
the, let me
listening
paint
anymore.
the scene for you. Remember Indiana Jones and the Last
Oh.
Crusade when he was stamping,
Yeah.
and the librarian was stamping the books, and it's like, wham! So this is what's going on with Beacon. He's moving stuff and he's picking up silverware and putting it down. When he puts it down, you hear wham from the mace, and he's like, "Oh, that's something I've never heard before. Let's do that again."
Oh, that's interesting. Come on.
All right, 21.
I look at
You
Burnley and I'm like,
split the whole entire corner of the wall, and a human-sized chunk just falls down into this hole.
I love a lady who can make an entrance.
And
that I can, Nolan.
there is a huge rush of warm wind that blows past both of you guys.
Oh, goodness.
Stinky wind.
Oh, yeah, what are we smelling?
what kind of wind is this?
Beacon, show me your papers.
It
Well,
ain't-
before we investigate further, Nolan, let's tell these guys our findings first before we investigate.
I have my familiar start flying in so it can check out that passage while we
Okay.
go back up.
All right.
I just want to look at Beacon's fucking papers.
Okay.
Papers, please, papers.
So-
Oh,
This
I
is the
see
one
as
that
well.
draws your attention to most of it, which is the one that
Well, the anatomy drawing.
the anatomy drawing.
What you got there, Burnley? What you looking at?
A picture?
Oh yes,
Let me try this
that's one of my
again.
finest drawings.
Can
My
I see the
specimen.
picture?
Someone stole my specimen. I don't know what happened to it, but I drew it, and it was great. And he went away, and now I have that as my picture.
Do you need us to help you find your specimen? Because we really probably could do that if you can give us something in return.
Oh no, more of them show up. I just never know when they're going to show up. Because
Well,
that's
do you
just
need us
how
to
it
stay
happens.
here and help you catch one?
I mean, have you ate yet? Have you
I
seen
haven't
my?
ate yet. No, I haven't ate yet.
Try the jerky. It's amazing.
Give me some jerky. I heard it's amazing.
Did I hear that bit about specimen? I mean, we were still coming upstairs.
Yeah, you just see him. He's so freaking mantic. Just when he gets to give you more detail, he goes right back to, "Have you ate? Have you tried the jerky? Have you seen my papers?"
Okay.
Can I get a?
You ever seen
Can I get a? Can I get a charisma check on the if he's trying to like deceive us in some way?
Go ahead.
I think that'd be insight, actually, if you want to check that. So, wisdom.
So wisdom. Okay. So
Uh,
10.
He's the real deal.
Oh, he just wants us to eat the damn caterpillar.
Yeah,
jerky.
he is legit the real deal.
All right, Beacon. I want to try a piece of jerky. Give it here.
Oh, fabulous! Which one do you want? And he literally reaches into the fire and pulls out like a handful of jerky.
like flaming jerky.
Flaming jerky.
I'll take the one that's not hot.
Whew, these are a little warm. It blows it out and hands it to you, and it's still smoldering.
I don't know if I would eat any jerky that's been blown up.
I grab my little multi-trowel tool out and I stab it and I pick it up and I go and I take a little bite.
It's still burning hot.
I don't give a shit.
Early. It's in his name.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you? You know how like when you reheat the pizza and you always reheat it too much, you go take that first bite, even though you know you're supposed to let it cool down, and you burn the first layer of skin off the roof of your mouth. That's what Burnley just
No,
did.
I'm a monster. I eat cold. I don't have
You're
time
a
for that.
monster.
I'm not the
I
monster.
go over to the captain and just kind of quietly ask him, "You happen to remember this guy from when you came to town before?"
He was much quieter 2 years ago.
I'm gonna go up to Beacon Tumbles. I'm like, might I have a word with you for a second, please?
Oh, have you ate? Have you seen my papers? Do you see my anatomy drawings? They're amazing.
They are quite fascinating, even the ones on your wall. But I need you
Oh,
a little
hold the
calmer right now. Actually, no. I'm gonna grab your shoulder for you to move. I'm gonna cast calm emotions on you.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
That spell. That was one
Yes,
time.
I do.
I thought you did.
I was getting to that. I just wanted to check the room out first. Oh, we're gonna set his ass down first.
He goes to run away, and you snatch him up.
Yep.
But wait, there's more. I have another thing. It's stacked under my bed. You have to see it.
Shouldn't he have a check on that to see if he actually manages to grab him since he's running away?
I mean, all right. Let's see what we got going on.
Just maybe strength.
You snatch him, and he just takes.
I'm right close. I'm close by.
You guys are all around
Okay,
like
so I'm
the
gonna
area.
try to stop.
Okay, so
Hold on.
Are you gonna stiff arm him?
you gonna clothesline his ass?
Oh
But
my
then we're not
God.
gonna be able to hear it
All
if I
right.
do knock him out. Yeah.
Go
Do it.
ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
8,
so
19.
ass over tea kettle.
Whoop.
Hold on.
Whoop, oh, tumbles! Beacon tumbles.
Hold him, Harlow, please, for a second.
This is not good. Hold on a second.
Have you ate? Did you try the jerky? It's
Tell
amazing.
me what kind that you have.
That's my
All right.
specimens. They're amazing.
Well, he's telling you, I'm gonna, like I said, lay hands, calm emotions, and you have to roll a spell save on this. Otherwise, your ass has to settle down.
Go ahead.
No, it's you. You gotta roll higher than a 16.
You gotta roll higher than
Yes.
16. All right.
He's gonna roll a 17.
I did.
Did you roll a 7?
I rolled a 17.
I'm gonna cast it again.
Roll
18. How many specimens?
I got
What?
4 slots, and actually I can because I'm a cleric and that's one of my spells.
All right.
He's gonna roll an 18.
He got a 15 that time.
But does he go from like here to here?
No, as long as he doesn't pass the spell save, it's just an instant like.
Oh,
But how much is the drop?
oh.
It's like
Have you?
It's like-
do you
Are
want?
we talking like a weed drop or like a ketamine drop?
We're talking like when you give your kids those like gummies, whatever, that's supposed to like almost knock them out, basically.
Those are for 21 and over.
No,
Oh.
they
He's an old
Melatonin.
man, so
got calming ones.
yeah, like dopamine, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like
Melatonin.
melatonin. There we go. It's like
Safe.
taking melatonin. So
Dopamine.
Melatonin.
Pull out the
melatonin.
jumper
Alright,
cable.
so-
Somebody ready to go to sleep?
Chill out.
All right, so he starts to slow down in his speech and just kind of almost snaps out of it. And is, oh, I have guests. Have you? Who are you?
Well, we thank you for letting us, or
I'm Burnley.
inviting us into your home.
It talks.
It's a gnome.
It is a gnome, but we've had questions. If you don't mind, are you okay? By the way, you seem to have, your manner has changed completely.
Yeah. Wow. My head's really foggy. Okay.
Yeah,
First
and I think
question.
your hand might be burnt.
Oh no! And he reached out and he pulls off like a blacksmith glove.
Ah,
So the first question I have: how long have you been eating those caterpillars?
Caterpillars. What do you?
The jerky.
The jerky.
Specimens.
Who are you people again?
A bunch of travelers wondering what the fuck is going on in this
What he said.
goddamn town.
It was supposed
What
to
is
be.
Please, Nolan.
What
It was
is that?
supposed to be a lot more lively.
What is that god awful smell?
That's what
Oh,
you were
that would be
cooking.
your lovely jerky pile.
Okay, I don't make a jerky.
You're a what?
I'm a photographer and I do anatomy drawings.
Yes, we are aware.
Ah,
We've seen
your
them.
charts. Your charts. You were talking
Oh.
about your charts.
I grabbed some of his weirder looking drawings and show him out. So, like this.
Yes. Where did you get that? Those were in my personal.
You were practically shoving them down our throats along with your jerky.
Okay. I think I need to lie down.
Alright.
Nope, you were lying down when we got here. We got questions. You got answers.
Oh, okay.
Don't make me strong arm.
This is a lot to take in.
Well, why don't you just sit and breathe for a second, dear, and just try and tell us from the beginning
Have you
what
ate
happened,
yet?
the last thing you remember.
Sorry, but it's been a long trip.
I was working at my desk down in my study in the basement, and there was a weird noise coming from a draft on the wall, and the next thing I remember is I woke up and you were all here.
Was the town still populated before that?
Well, it's Tourmaline. It's one of the most productive towns in port cities. Why wouldn't it be?
How many people
Well, that's
are
our
here?
question, because you're about the only living soul we found in this place.
Hey, man, buddy, look around.
That can't be. This is Tourmaline. What are you talking about?
You were
Dude, I can't see over the table, and even I know that you're the only one here.
Okay.
hate to break it to you, but the people that are here with you are no longer here. Do you know that we know of? We haven't seen anybody other than you.
My owl seeing anything down that tunnel now?
Yeah, it literally opens up into a huge cavern.
Oh, okay then. So I asked him, you know anything about the cavern under your house?
There's a cavern under my house?
That's where that draft was.
That was just a little tiny crack.
Not anymore.
I think.
Now-
Spanish check.
You said your name was Beacon Tumbles, by the way. Is this really your name?
That's my name, Beacon Tumbles.
You had some other drawings on the walls as well. Odd creature-like drawings actually placed up. Do you have any idea about those?
I'm a collector of oddities. There have been several.
He said something that he had under his bed before.
Hmm.
That's where my private papers were at, which is what you have. And he reaches over and takes it from you to kind of guard it. Who did you say you were? Why are you in my humble abode?
So that you don't piss the tall guy off, or a bunch of travelers wondering what the bleep is going on here.
Thanks for the bleep.
I just stare at like, did he seriously just say fucking bleep? I don't say it out loud, but that's just how what I'm thinking right now as I look at it. It's like, why? You got any booze in this place?
There's some in the other side of the cellar, on the other side of the room.
Fantastic. I'm running low.
Well,
You didn't
I go to
ask.
find
I'm
that
going to
booze.
say thank you for answering some of our questions. We're greatly appreciated, and we'll try and get to the bottom of this. But for right now, you may want to just calm yourself and relax, and I would suggest you do not eat any more of the jerkies.
Okay,
I would go for any of you. I just point around like the rest of the crew, like
as there's one sailor about to
do
take
Hey, we're,
not eat the jerky.
perception check.
Yes.
Is his familiar acting okay?
Well, it's way down the tunnel, down
Oh,
the
wait.
basement.
was
the
it?
tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
9 investigation to find that booze of his.
On the other side of the wall where his study and bedroom was at, there is 4 barrels and at least 15 bottles of some alcoholic substance.
Fantastic. I drink at least 2 of
I'm
those.
gonna go follow him down
Counters
there.
up to 2 for the day.
And I'm gonna grab a couple of those myself.
All right, he goes down into his bedroom and he starts fiddling and fidgeting underneath his makeshift mattress of stuff. And he's like, "What happened to my wall?"
Structural malfunction.
Oh, that was me. I just want to know where that draft was coming from. There seems to be something going on. No worries, I'll repair it when we're done. I promise. But
What?
for now, I need to investigate. It's important.
Okay, I grab an armful of bottles. I'll roll to see how many I managed to grab. Oh, nice! I got 12 bottles with that.
Alrighty.
Ransacking his house.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Provisions, trust me. I hang around with that way more than anyone should.
So I'm going down for the first time and check out this. I'm excited and intrigued about this.
Who's standing closest to him? To the
Beacon tumbles.
Yes.
Well, I'm over by his booze, so
And I
Probably
just-
Seryn, because Seryn was the one talking to him. Because I'm coming from upstairs.
And that's what you notice is on his face.
Cute.
is it a caterpillar?
No.
Close.
In a sense.
Can I see, or am I not allowed to
You
see
don't
until
wanna
I
see.
notice?
We're old enough. We can see.
And you see him starting to become manic again.
I'm going to try and use a reflex to grab that real quick before it can do that.
Okay.
So before you do that.
You notice that seems weird.
17.
Right. You snatch it up, and he just like
Collapses.
collapses onto his cot.
What?
Knocked out or dead?
Seryn's got to kiss him.
Nolan, give me one of your bottles, please. Quick. Hurry.
All right.
Bottle.
Okay.
Down the bottle. Capped.
Is there anything in this bottle, or is it just an empty bottle?
That was one of my empties.
Okay. So you see this thing literally just like, and then just like stops and then dies.
What is this?
What do you have?
Some weird bug that was attached to Beacon's base I had found recently.
Is that what happened to him?
I'm not sure.
Should check
Once
it
I
out.
pulled it from his space,
That's what you're seeing inside of the bottle.
So I finally make it from downstairs. I'm like, what's going on, guys? What I miss?
And they're holding up the bottle to the light inside
See?
of the room.
I roll investigation on that
Oh,
thing
that's-
or well,
Ew, that's hideous.
let's see. Well, either way,
my trunk is open.
yeah, investigation on what is that? Can I recall? Oh, nice. 22.
You now notice that there is bigger ones that are dead on the other side of his bed, where there's also a crack in the wall. And they're literally just look like somebody's shredding them in half. And part of it is like cooked, and the other part of it is still just like sitting in almost strips.
Well, we found his jerky supply.
What is that thing? I wanna get a closer look at
Go ahead.
it. Sorry.
Had it not been there, it might have looked
9?
better.
Oh wait.
For
7.
investigation or
Well, yeah, I guess it would be an investigation. So.
So-
Do you have anything for animal that you might be able to
I do.
know?
Yep. I have speak with animals.
Well,
Well,
let's
it's
speak
dead.
instead.
Well, if there's any other ones
Yeah,
that are
you,
alive.
Oh.
you know, you got
Or-
a necromancer handy?
Chat wants to see
wait.
a picture of that.
With
Hold that up in the chat.
your favorite foe wasn't that?
Oh.
Didn't you have aberrations as
That's-
that?
I do, yeah.
That's the
Yes,
entity
I do.
I was
So
talking
you
about.
have.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Let's see. That was something like that.
Do you see
have
that thing?
advantage on investigating them.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I do with the favorite enemies.
So while they're
Wow,
doing
he
that,
just got beat
I'm
around like a
intrigued.
maniac.
I'm intrigued by this guy's by his study.
Okay.
So I start looking at all the stuff on the wall. Do I see?
Oh, you have advantage on
I get a
intelligence
perception
checks
check.
to recall information about it.
shit.
Okay.
Never
so
mind.
you could do investigation.
I won't see
or-
anything.
At least I think
It's a
it's an
1.
aberration.
So
I was trying to see if there's anything worth looking at on the walls.
just for the sake of rules, is that thing an aberration creature or?
It's a Sermorphosis.
Well, just for type, like.
It's literally an insect. Is what it is.
Well, yeah. Sorry, just for rules, like aberration, beast, celestial construct, dragon, elemental, fey, fiend, giant, monstrosity, ooze, plant, or undead.
I would be probably a beast. It's a beastie.
Well,
Okay.
did you have beasts? No, you had.
No.
Okay, so that doesn't
Okay.
apply. Okay, well,
Alright.
thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's a Sermorphosis, and like I said, there's a bunch of them that just look like they peeled in half, and that's the only live one that
Was live.
was live until he was put in the bottle.
You guys, I
Well,
can blow the rest of this wall away.
It's already open enough.
Alright, so, but I want to check and see, like, take a closer look at him and see if he's alive.
He's alive. He's breathing. He's just
Okay.
unconscious.
He's just unconscious from.
Okay,
Okay, group, let's have a little powwow now to discuss what we just learned and figure it out from there.
okay.
Good idea.
History roll to see do I recall anything like these things. Darn, 12.
You've seen shrimp that look similar, but they don't have the little tendrils on them. They just have the little feet. These have tendrils where their feet should be.
Tendrils like keep.
Yes, but they're more like squid, octopus type because they have little suckers on them.
Well, yeah, like keep.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Who, by the way, where's Keith?
That's a good question.
Keep is eating the jerky.
Oh god.
Is he still looking scared, or is he now kind of content with his meal?
He's doing the buzzing thing, like
He's happy.
he's happy.
Oh.
He's literally
So,
eating the jerky.
Well, that's at least one problem being taken care of.
So perception check. 10.
Yes.
Is there any looking on his wall? Do I see any maps or anything, or any maps that may help us that have layouts of Tourmaline or anywhere else?
Literally, you get to see the pictures on the wall? That he
I
had
saw the
before?
anatomy
Okay.
pictures. I was
Right,
asking
right.
was because he
That's
was
the thing.
He said he was a cartographer.
Yeah, there's literally no maps in here. It seems to be this obsession of these weird things
Okay.
that he's drawn.
All right, so one of these things was on his head, and
Yes, right
likely
next to his face.
causing him to be a spastic little shit who makes him look calm.
I would believe so. Weirdly to say, yes, actually.
Is the captain with us while we're discussing this?
The captain's still outside with the rest of the crew.
I could go up and grab him if we want to discuss anything with him.
He's not part of our crew.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
he's our employer technically.
Indeed.
Should we?
So he get paid by the hour.
Well, let me say this. There is something going on with that cavern, and I can't put my fingers on it, but I think we need to investigate it at least to figure out what's going on. It may even give leads as to why this town is empty.
Well, yeah, we definitely need to go in the cavern, Seryn.
My owl seeing anything there while it's still flying around?
It seems to open up into a bigger cavern.
Perception check. I want to just take a look. So 17. Is it when you go in? Is it like a straight drop or is it an incline?
It's a gradual decline.
It's a gradual
Down
decline. So how about this? I still have a whole bunch of rope. But if we tie one of us off, and somebody walks down with a light and see what we can see, and then
Or we go as a group, so we're not getting picked off one by one.
I'm in agreement with Nolan.
I agree as well.
How about we first go inform the captain that don't let slug fuckers on your face?
It's a good idea.
okay.
I don't like the terming of that you said that, but I also agree with you again, Nolan.
All right, so we go upstairs and fill in the captain on just what the hell is going on, and don't eat the jerky and don't let these things get near you.
All right. The sailors. Did you take the bottle up with you to show them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget
Show
somebody's
and tell.
got don't forget somebody's got a pair of goggles that have dark vision.
Oh
I
yeah.
do.
All right.
Yep, don't forget those.
I did not forget.
Oh, there's a reason she
I
has
wasn't
those.
talking about me.
All right. So, Captain takes the bottle and is like holding it up and just. I think we're just gonna hunker down here.
Agreed.
You can head out and do whatever, but me and the lads are gonna make use of this gentleman's house. Commandeer, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, while you're commandeering it, please take care of him as well. After that happened, he seems to be laid out for the moment, incapacitated. So just check on him and keep the place safe, and we'll be back as soon as we can, dear.
Are we leaving Sparrow Jack here, or are we taking him with us?
That's depending on you.
No, it's been on team.
I'm gonna look at the inspector a little bit closer and see if I would know anything that we could use to protect ourselves from them getting on our face or anything like that.
Go ahead.
Net 20.
You notice now it looks like a dried piece of beef jerky inside the bottle.
Right. But I wouldn't recognize this.
Well, when you initially saw it, it was still purple and squishy and nasty. Now it looks like a dried piece of beef jerky inside the bottle.
So basically, they die and shrivel up
Yes.
very quickly.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out what to maybe put on or to keep them away.
You can attempt to have some sort of weird face covering, but I mean, that's entirely up to you guys what you want to do. I mean, you cover your face, it's not going to get on your face, but then there and again, it's only one of them. You've only had one engagement with it, so you're just kind of like,
Oh, yeah. We don't really know if they jump, drop, slither.
Right.
Okay.
I say let's go Leroy Jenkins into the cavern.
I would say it's probably a good idea to not go down, the rest of the crew to go down there at all.
Well, yeah, Captain already said he was going to stay up there with his crew, so.
Alright.
All right, yep, you set up home base here. Well, let's see. Give us a week max. You think you can hold out here?
A week? We got shit to do, Nolan.
We
Just
have
take
no
priority.
We
first,
have no
then.
clue what's down there. I'm saying if we're not back in a week, then we're probably dead. So he can head out however he pleases.
You're always so negative, Nolan.
I'm realistic.
Negative.
No,
That's fine. We'll hold post while you guys go investigate.
Hopefully we'll see you sooner than that.
I'm not saying it's the only option. I'm just saying let's keep that option clear. No sense in having him stuck waiting for a month for a bunch of corpses.
Agreed.
Agreed. Alright. I suppose.
Those Ashwin's probably staying with the captain.
Yes.
You might want to get your jacket back.
Bitch got my jacket.
One moment, I have something I have to take care of.
I'll leave the captain with my jacket. I don't need
I
it
got
right
you.
now.
I got you.
I am not here to start anything, but I do need my coat back as I am leaving.
Oh, thank you. I found this one. She takes the jacket off, gives it to you, and takes the jacket that was hidden from the guy.
Okay. Keep warm, take care of yourself. Thanks. Bye.
Man, you would have been pissed if you looked that cavern without your jacket.
True. I'm gonna put my.
Well, now I got to make
Pocket.
another Ashwin with a new coat.
It's black,
Job security.
fluffy, and the pockets are gray.
Black,
Fluffy.
fluffy, pocket.
Pockets are gray.
Pockets are gray.
But yeah, I'm gonna put my
Apple bottom trees.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't understand. All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Alright, guys. I guess. It appears to be dark. I should probably put on my dark vision.
Oh, that's okay. I'd use light, and I just create an orb of light above us.
Okay.
Trying to do something cool for once. I'm just kidding.
Well, I like to see too, dear. That one on the show.
Alright. As a team, we should all see.
All right, off we go into a great big crack. Those things
Arr, there be the Kraken.
always a great way to start.
Well, not the first time that I fall for this, but let's go.
All right. So all of you are making your way down through this human-sized hole in the wall. Y'all make perceptions.
15.
14.
Yeah.
6.
Let's see. Wait. 23 for me, and familiar has 14.
Okay. You notice the shake again, only it's in a pattern. And it's a very low, very resonant.
Really get out your impressive stick. Figure out what this is.
It's my stick.
Wow.
But it's growing. You
I knew you were a streetwalker.
I deserve that one.
Oh, Nolan, don't be jealous of Burnley's stick. It's fine.
Just because I'm
Thank you,
short doesn't
Seryn.
mean I'm long.
Alright, that was, that's interesting. What is going on?
Is my stick vibrating?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's that kind of tinker toy.
But it seems like it's really weak now.
So remember when I said earlier when you were like, "Bah!" I was like, just so you know, maybe from that, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh,
So
okay.
the sound is louder, but
That's all I was
it's-
trying to tell you.
his seismograph is picking up less of it.
Yeah, because it's still really boombastic, but it's
It's radiating and then settling down.
it seems like it's taking all it can do to.
Yeah, I was thinking of it earlier, but now again, where's Keep? Did he come with us? I meant to leave him behind with the captain, but
Keeps jamming on the jerky.
oh, so he is with the captain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make a note of that so nobody forgets. Keep is with Captain.
Like to call
Keep
this
with
one,
Captain.
like to call this one teriyaki.
Maybe I won't have to ask it again anytime soon. All right. Yep. So let's see. Well, investigation. Just that sound. Does it sound that loud because of like an echo, or is it just this whatever it is big enough to make this sound?
It's big enough to make this
No,
sound.
I don't even have to roll. For it.
No, trust me. What you're hearing is it's literally resonating from everywhere, but it's centrally located. It seems to be coming very, very deep inside the cavern.
Okay. Well, my owl's at least a bit ahead of us. Anything it's noticed yet? Of no.
It's still farther down in the cavern.
All right. Well, my owl still hasn't spotted anything, but God damn, this is fucked up.
This whole journey seems to be like it's been fucked up.
Well, hey, monsters I can deal with. A fucking mystery that's mind fucking squid creatures.
It's almost like we just need a pet of some sort and we'd be a merry crew of mystery solvers.
Ronald Raggy. Keep jamming on jerky.
We're nothing but an odd squad.
I agree to that.
Indeed.
Oh, I almost did something really bad, but I'm not. I don't want to get us in trouble.
Alright. So I'm a bit,
Well, actually, Keep would go. Would you do it for a squiddy stack?
So basically,
Keep.
right? So basically, we're just gonna go with the
Oh
snort.
no, it'd be snatch.
So we just start keeping to a snort.
All right. Yep. Sorry.
All right.
Let's keep the story going.
are we continuing forward? Who's in the front? Who's going in?
I was gonna say, what's your guys' walking order? I mean, it opens up, so you guys can literally walk side by side
Oh,
or
okay.
2 by 2 or however you want to do it.
Well,
B formation.
I'll try to take the lead.
Okay. So you're on
I'll
point.
go back. I'll stay to the behind then. Watch the back.
All right.
Light's just above us, just wherever our radius is as we walk forward. It's just in between all of us.
Okay.
You guys are well, obviously. Who has spelunking or cave observations? Please say none of you.
I mean, I've got proficiency in survival. That would be about the closest.
Okay.
You got proficiency in Underdark, but I don't think.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean.
Is spelunking like a feat or something?
Yes.
Well,
That was not one of my.
there is a
You don't know what
dungeon
spelunking
delver.
is? For
Yeah.
real?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I was
Well,
getting
no,
at.
I know what
Oh.
it is. Well, I'm saying it.
We don't have any special skills towards it, I think.
No.
But,
Right.
I mean,
Oh.
we've got survival and things like that that kind of ties
Yeah,
into
Well,
it.
y'all roll perceptions.
23.
10.
21 for me, and I'll
Fuck you
get
guys.
Al gets 14.
Well, you notice that the inside of this cavern is really, really smooth. There's no water droplets. There's no stalactites. There's no stalagmites. It's just smooth.
Oh,
And,
there's a joke there, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
And there's no visible water, even though we heard it.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
So that's also deeper down, along with the thump thump thump.
Guys, this is nothing like I've ever seen before. No animals, no water.
It's like a virgin cave.
It is curious.
Dry.
You would know about that.
Hello. He's talking to me. He's talking to me. He's talking to
Has
me.
anybody else experienced anything like this?
Nope.
We can't stop here though. We gotta keep going.
Something is causing a fucking mess, so I'd really just like to, likely kill it. That
I'm with
seems
you
like
on
the
that
best
one.
option.
Alright.
All right. So once again, you guys feel that very.
Is it like a heartbeat or?
Footsteps.
Well, y'all wanted to go. Let's go.
Roll Arcana, just like, is there anything I can recall about something that's similar to this?
Okay.
Let's see, 19?
Thank you.
Yeah. This is a ridiculously large heartbeat.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was assuming already, but.
So we're in something.
Oh.
Or something's in you.
Alright, so it's got a heart.
So what you're saying
The power
is,
of teamwork.
if we
been beating this
if
whole
we tickle
time.
the insides, we might be able to get the heartbeat up.
Oh my.
Don't make this weird.
Wow,
Too late. Way too late.
Yep.
What do you notice, Nolan?
Well, pretty sure what we're hearing is a heartbeat.
In here, this
Yep.
is not a cave.
No, deep, deep down, but that is one big fucking heart if we're hearing it.
Good thing we have
Something to
things
kill
to
again.
pierce it with.
Sorry, guys. I don't have any secret messages this time.
No, it was just a bodyguard job for a fucking pirate, and instead we got krakens and sea skanks. Yeah,
But you've got alcohol, Nolan.
that I do. I take it.
Drink counter.
3.
I just sigh and I keep moving forward.
I have that with me, but I'm not going to drink because I want to be.
Okay.
Go.
As you guys are making your way, you're hearing that water sound getting closer and closer as you're making your way down, and it's a steady decline, but it's not. It's literally just doop a doop a doop a doop a doop, and it kind of follows this weird, almost like the inside of water slide, but there's no connections, and it literally just kind of bobs and weaves back and forth. There's not really a whole lot of up and down, but it's
Okay,
on a
so-
steady.
So winding.
Decline. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Investigation on the water. Anything unusual about it as we're walking by?
Go ahead.
Darn, 12.
You haven't got to it yet, but it is getting louder.
Okay, just the sound.
Yes,
I
the
was
sound.
I was wondering about the water. But...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the sound of the water is getting louder because you guys
Oh.
are getting farther down.
Oh,
inside
we're
the
not
cavern.
there yet.
Yeah.
To see the
Okay.
water. Okay.
All right.
just keep traveling, I guess.
All right.
Yep. Following behind.
So you guys have literally been walking down this path for probably about 3 hours now, and you
My little legs are tired.
you come to almost like a centralized area where it splits off into 3 different directions.
Which one did my familiar take?
Your familiar just went down all 3 of them because they all led to the same place. But they just span out into different parts of the caverns.
It's big enough for
So
all
I
of
know-
us to continue.
Yeah.
Together.
It splits off into 3 different directions, but it all ends up in the same place.
Well, alright, I informed them that, well, my familiar scoped it out. Doesn't matter which route we take, it goes to the same place.
But we should probably check out all 3 to make sure we don't miss anything.
Indeed. I'm with
But
Bert.
it's just like
Sparrow
routes,
Jack and I can
right?
take
It's
one.
not like there's caverns hiding things that I...
No, it's literally all the same. But you do notice that the left side, the water seems to be louder.
Well, they're basically the same route. The left side might have louder water, but that's about the most interesting thing about this fucking place, other than, a giant fucking heartbeat.
Well, let's
More
decide. Where do we go?
tits.
Which one are we taking?
hell?
Left, right, middle.
Middle. I vote for middle anyway.
Y'all roll perceptions.
Oh, fuck me.
23.
3.
10 for me.
Okay, if you want.
10 for me, and 19 for the owl, who's
Alright.
up ahead somewhere.
So once again, the whole place shakes a little bit, and you hear.
Ah. Had to wait for it.
Okay.
And you can really tell now that this heartbeat is becoming sincerely labored.
Oh, okay. So it's not doing well. Yeah, we just honestly don't know if that's even good for us. Oh.
That's the worst.
Owl, notice anything further ahead of us since it's still staying ahead?
The owl is now inside of a huge open cavern area, and it's seeing. Let me go back to my pictures because this is what I was going to show you for. Is how it works. It's basically the size of an amphitheater.
Well, so that thing,
That's
From
what I
before.
saw earlier.
So he's been.
And I had the whole thing memorized.
so that's what, yeah, he was doodling, and it's just enormous.
Yeah.
All right, wow.
It's probably the size.
Let me see that one more time.
It's probably the size of half of a city inside of this ginormous amphitheater structure.
So this just way down below the city of Tourmaline.
Yes.
Wow. That fucked up shit that guy was drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it wasn't just doodles, because whatever the God's fucking hell it is down there the size of a city. And, making
Well, let's
this
go
heart-
kill it.
But we're inside of it.
We're inside a tunnel leading up to this fucked up thing.
We should at least investigate to figure out what's going on here and why he's the only one here, and it has a draft coming directly to this.
Or we just
Same.
kill it.
I am very inclined to do that, barring any other unforeseen circumstances that would sway me.
I mean, all I'm saying, guys, is the little dude, or Beacon, he got a little crazy, and it has something to do with this. So
I'm not sure if it does or not, though. No, friendly.
Well, I'm gonna roll survival just to see. Is there anything that looks like it could have been tracks from those squid things? Like, would they have been traveling up here or around here?
Go ahead.
Let's see, 21.
Actually, you notice that there's a couple just kind of along the ground.
Oh, they're just inching along.
Just like little caterpillars, just boop, 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 boop.
Oh, wow, looky there. Well, you got jerky crawling around.
I think we should
I-
light it.
I take out my short sword and I just stab the nearest one real quick.
It dies.
Anything, like, does it have a fun little squeal of agony? Or just,
It just goes squish.
I'm gonna step on one.
Squish.
is there an alive one?
God, dude, you can kind of see down the way where there's some of them crawling on the side of the wall, but they're mostly sticking to the floor.
Well, I turn to Sparrow Jack. Hey, Jack shit. Catch one of those things.
He only listens to me.
Hey, half shit. Tell Jack shit to grab one of those things.
There's a magic word you can use, Nolan.
No.
Seryn taught it to me.
Oh, I know this word, Nolan. I think you do too. You should try it.
Maybe the puppets. should come out for the
Language.
story.
No, we're waiting, Nolan.
The quicker, the better. The sooner, the better.
Fuck it. I'll just grab it myself. Not to that little upstart shit. Yeah, so I stomp ahead and I just try to grab one of these things by the tail and hold it out far from my face. So,
Okay.
You know.
The little tentacles and whatnot are trying to wrap around your hand, and you feel that the little suckers are trying to like suck against your skin.
painful or just.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to fist an octopus. I mean, you tell me.
You know, not even Nolan has done that. Oh, I get a good investigation look at this thing. What the hell am I seeing? Let's see, that's 14.
It's half caterpillar, half squid octopus, and it's got a mouth that's a circle, and it's just full of little teeth. But they're like inset, so it looks like whatever.
Like a lamprey or something.
Yeah.
Harlow, you need to try and talk to this creature and figure anything out from it?
Yes. Okay. Cast the speak with animals.
Okay. Did that work with insects though?
It's an animal, right?
How many you got?
It's
It's
at.
up to you.
I mean, it's at your discretion.
Isn't it half squid anyway, like you said? It's going to be
Half
prey
squid.
animal.
Right. Yeah.
An insect is an animal.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make the animal talk, but she can at least
Anthropod is an
understand
animal.
most of them. So she
Okay.
can get a basic gist of things across to it, and
Yeah,
Okay.
it could communicate back to
Anthropods are
some
animals.
extent.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
This thing is just it's searching for something, and it's just you feel just darkness, evil, gross, just yuck.
It's evil, gross, and yuck.
What'd you sense, Harlow?
It's searching for something, and it's darkness, and
Darkness.
I've never seen that before.
I'm rolling history just to see,
Okay.
do I know anything like this creature? Ah, dang, a 1.
Nope. All right.
I'm gonna
well-
try to see if I can
Yeah.
understand what it is looking for. Like
Go
a
ahead.
little- No.
Nope.
Before.
Well, I just finally smack it down on the ground to kill it. 'Cause,
Squish.
Yep, I feel like we've interrogated that thing.
All right. So you guys are making your way down the which tunnel did you go down the left?
Middle.
The middle? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You notice that the frequency of these things are becoming more and more. The farther you get down here, and you notice that the sound of the water is becoming more and more clearer. That it's really squishy water now.
Squishy water.
Yes.
Okay, investigate
So
that.
like slimy, sort of.
Yes.
Like sludgy,
Sludgy, slimy.
but clear.
Well, you don't know. You can only hear it.
Oh.
Slimy yet satisfying.
And all these things are just keep crawling out of the tunnel. Basically,
Uh-huh.
they're ignoring us.
Yeah, they're literally just crawling out of the tunnel, going where you guys came from.
Well, I use firebolt to set a line of fire behind us. Just
Okay,
have them hopefully crawl through that.
go ahead.
Okay. Do I need to roll to attack the ground? Okay. Boom. Yep. Fire.
Okay. All right, y'all roll perceptions.
Let's see.
18.
11.
Net 20.
Okay.
11 for me, and I'll get
Man,
21.
you're SOL tonight, aren't you?
Fucking shit.
That
like-
shaking happens again with the.
So yeah, my owl's basically there getting the full reverb sound.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Okay.
But if you want to roll perception for your owl, I'll tell you what it discovered.
Well, yeah, 21.
Okay. Yeah, dubstep. That the center chamber lit up as these two halves, because this one went and that one went. And when it did that, there was like a little electricity that shot up and then just dissipated.
Okay.
In the direct.
Yeah, I don't
I
even
need
know
dice
what to
'cause
make
mine
of
rolled
that
some
to
shit.
share
Oh
it, so I'll just. That thing is weird. That's all I know.
What the hell?
Dice a friend.
Oh, nice. All right.
Alright, well, we're still heading over to that thing.
Okay,
works.
so
It
you
helps.
guys get to the opening of this, and you notice on one side there's like another cavern type thing, and it looks like these things are just crawling out of this thing, and there's hundreds of them.
These are dark and creepy
So,
guys.
sorry, are we at the cavern of that big thing then?
No, not yet.
Okay, so just, we're going along and there's a tunnel where they're pouring out of, basically.
Yeah, where you guys have come into where all three open up, and where the left tunnel was at is where all of these things are crawling out from the top of this cavern, that where another tunnel is, and they're like crawling down, and that's where all of that sound was going into the left tunnel, and these things are literally going into all three tunnels, and there's hundreds of them.
They're largely ignoring us still.
You don't exist, they're just
Hundreds of them.
Hundreds of them.
Well, anyone opposed to me lighting those little fuckers up?
I have a thought. I want to check to see if these are animal or if they're still animals or if these are the townspeople.
Go ahead.
12.
Nope, they're animals.
Just wanted to make sure that they weren't like turned into.
No, squishing everybody.
Okay. All right.
Alright, well,
Go
I
on.
get both hands and I'm just gonna shoot some firebolts at these fucking things and
Okay.
light them up.
Off
All
to
right.
the side, away from him.
Go ahead.
Do I even need to roll if they're practically sitting ducks?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
Oh, roll. Once or several times?
Once will be fine.
I've got
So don't roll a 1.
23.
Okay. You shoot it towards the opening where these things are coming out from the top part of the cavern. And a bunch of them just fall dead and they're squishing
And on fire.
and on fire. Roll your perception.
10.
16.
More start pouring out.
Oh, it's not just a nice flame that they all keep falling in?
Nope. More start pouring out. Now it's venturing into probably the thousands of it just dumping and squishing and crawling.
Yeah, it's like I'm you all of a sudden.
You'll
there's-
never be me, Nolan.
And they're not interested in us.
Someone. For
Nope.
that.
They're
Okay, boys, that's enough. We gotta figure this out.
All right, so Eldritch Cannon time.
okay.
Now you're
I'm
bringing
definitely getting out of the way.
All right. Y'all roll perceptions before you do that.
Oh man,
So,
four.
not
Nat
natural
20.
20.
It's just me tonight.
18.
All right.
a lot of explosion.
Do what now?
Roll your perception.
I did 4.
Okay. All right. So
So it's not the dice, it's just you.
off
That's
to the
what she
right,
said.
there is another tunnel that goes down, and that one is really, really, really smooth. But that appears to be the only way out of this room, aside from, well, now the left tunnel's full, and the tunnel that you guys were standing in is starting to fill up. The right side, off to the right side of the other tunnel, is the only other way out of this room now. Because now it's starting to dump a shit ton of those bugs out of where you shot in the top part of the tunnel.
Don't think that we should be shooting anything more if they're gonna start dumping like that.
All right, so to kind of lay down a line of defense real quick,
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Tasha's caustic brew.
All right.
'Cause I still got some of that nasty ass rotten cracking meat.
All right.
Hey, I knew I was gonna
Jerky.
need it.
All right. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so just because we're kind of, so I guess we're kind of facing with our backs towards the one entrance. I reckon that's the good entrance, the one we're trying to get to, the exit.
Right. Right.
So there's 2 tunnels that we're facing, and both of them have filled up. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and point in the general direction of those 2
okay.
and spew the acid in that vicinity, in that direction, at side to side motion.
Okay.
So it emanates from, it's a 30-foot line, 5-foot wide in direction I choose. And each creature in the line must succeed on a dex saving throw. So start rolling, motherfuckers.
Hey,
These things literally have 2 hit points of damage.
I know. I just really want to throw
Just
that
really
in
wanted
there.
to say that.
Start rolling, motherfucker.
All the dice fly out.
Right.
Just wanted to
Oh,
hear that.
and they're covered in the acid until they either can clean it off themselves or another creature uses it.
well, they're probably just dead as soon as one.
was
But
gonna
if one
say,
touches,
yeah.
but I know but one touches it, so yeah, so they
Yeah.
can keep the acid stays on them.
All right.
No.
So
That's what I was hoping with the fire.
But
right. All right. So do you have to roll for that, or you just?
no, it's one of my
Okay.
It's my first level. One of my first level spells.
All right. So you. You're anointed. You're anointed. All right. So. As you hear him horking his lungs out, the pour now from where Nolan set it on fire is starting to pour out even more, and like it's starting to come in a big wave.
Guys, we gotta get out of here.
More of these things.
That looks like the only way to go that does not have them.
Yep, because now the right entrance that was part of the tunnels that you guys came into is starting to fill up, and the only place that's left is the right tunnel that you guys were standing next to.
Well,
We gotta go.
my owl took one of that tunnel,
Yep.
right? So.
That's the tunnel that you're out.
All
into.
right. Was safe enough for my familiar, so let's escape the
guys.
purple tide, people.
Run!
All right. So you guys are making your way to that as he's not torquing anymore. And it's really, really slippery.
Our adventure started us with
No.
sliding.
That didn't go well for us. so.
Time to eat shit.
At least there's no dock this time, Nolan.
I'd say put
I
on
wanted
the
to
snowshoes,
I
but
want to do a perception real quick
Okay.
before I do what I'm about to do.
Go ahead.
10. What are we sliding on?
Oh, you want to do that again?
It appears to be arteries.
I can't do that again.
They're arteries?
Yeah, my perception then 17 to see what are we slipping on.
Arteries. Really big, human-sized walk-through arteries.
Is it like liquid?
It looks like it's draining off.
I do
into
a
this.
quick prayer to Shantae for a safe passage on this, and I cast Water Walk.
You
And I'm
realize
doing
I
like
Wait a minute, before you cast that,
Yeah.
you're about to freeze the inside.
Oh, it's not freeze. It just means we can walk on it like we're land.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
it.
It's just normal walks. We can't slip and slide no more.
Okay.
Wait. Stop show for a second. Burnley had the note of caution.
Write that down.
Burnley was the one who said, "Hey, before you do that, let's think about this."
All right, so water walk on intestines.
I'm doing like Naruto hand signals. And I tap the
Trademark.
You're just like,
Atunar. I can't pronounce it backwards. But kidding. Either way, quick prayer.
Right.
Hands on the ground.
All right, so you guys make your way fairly efficiently on this liquid, which is blue/yellow-ish color, almost like a green tint when it mixes together, but then it's still like that weird blue-yellow tint. And you guys make your way into a huge city-size amphitheater cavern, and you see this. And you hear and only one side beats.
We gotta get the other side to beat.
Well, perception, do I see any of these things coming from around here?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
so
None
there's
of
no
those.
obvious connection between the two.
But this thing is ginormously huge.
Perception check. Oh, hey, look at that. 11. Something double digits.
Look out now!
I look up and look around. Is there anything that is there any markings or is there any sort of writings or markings on the walls of the amphitheater?
Oddly enough, there is.
good call.
Jeez, why didn't my owl see that?
There is the. It looks like somebody literally carved it into this stone amphitheater area. Pictures of the tremors. Pictures of these little things. Pictures of what appears to be like a weird octopus brain thing.
Okay, like that one thing he drew.
Yeah, and there's a lot of just interesting variations of what was in the guy's drawings and his papers and stuff like that. But it's stuff that you've never seen before.
So it's not like a known language or I guess it's not any language. There's no words. It's just all pictures.
Well, so, yeah, sorry, I'm going a bit meta on my knowledge here, but so I knew like everything about gnome squidlings, but somehow this isn't ringing a bell for me.
Oh, it is. Now that you're seeing this thing up close and personal, this is literally a heart of a kraken, squid, octopus, sea creature thing. Because in the center of it is where his brain's at. Its heart's on either side of its brain.
What is perception check?
Yeah.
Hey, look, double digits again.
Yay!
Thanks, buddy. What is Keep doing right now?
Well, he's with the captain.
He's with the
Oh
captain.
shit!
We wrote this down. We actually all made notes of this.
Yeah, I
Alright,
forgot,
well-
but I really want to know what Keep would be doing right
Cameo
now.
of the jerky.
Well,
Jim with the jerky.
investigation then, just
What cat?
do we want to help this thing beat, or do we want to stop beating? Like, what seems like our better option
It's
here?
almost like the one little creature that was reacting to us to this would have been great to have right now.
18. Like, what do we want to do with this thing? Do we want it to keep beating, or do we want it to just die?
I'm gonna cast Sense Good or Evil, since I'm should be within range of it now, so now I know if it's evil or good.
Good.
Good idea.
Casting it.
It's
Cantrip.
good.
It's good.
This is good.
I
So
wanna
let's
stick
help
with
it.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's one of my spells.
I actually think I have something that might work to get the heart beating.
No,
I can't do it.
No.
So your rolls I don't know if that's a good idea.
Hold on.
So,
Wait.
what was my conclusion? Do I feel like it's better or worse to let it live?
You're wanting this thing to live.
Oh,
Well,
Right.
I sense good from it, so it's a good. It's whatever it is. It's got a light of good that Shantae would shine upon with her blessing and love. I don't see why we should harm this creature.
I'm gonna talk with it because I cast it.
Okay.
Already, so
Speak with animals? Is
Yeah.
it
Speak with
enough of an
animals?
animal?
it's still
This all you're getting is this thing's basically on life support, but it doesn't have a heartbeat because it just stopped in front of you guys.
Oh,
All right, everybody. Eldritch Cannon time.
Alright.
I roll for medicine. How could we help this thing?
All right.
Good idea.
Let's see, 15.
Does anybody have about 1.21 gigawatts?
No, but I got something even better.
I've got chromatic
Try
orb,
to
which
do
I
this,
should
do your
lightning.
thing. Go ahead, do it.
Okay.
Well, like, what have I figured out though? We need electricity to start it.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I was trying, but okay.
Well, I'll get it started and you can finish it. How about that?
No, go for it. Do it. Do your thing.
Well, I'm going to take an amount of gold and use it in a major prayer to Shantae for help, and I'm going to revive this creature.
All right.
I'm gonna continue listening for when it.
So I
Okay.
give my gold
You
to
bribed
Shantae.
me.
It's one of the materials I need. 300 gold pieces. Spell consumes.
Of course, the gods demand payment.
Nothing is free. Besides Shantae's love.
So does it work?
It just costs
And yet you're
So to him, it's instantaneous.
Okay. You all make perceptions.
Go ahead.
18.
26.
You see the other side of it go. And that's where we're leaving off tonight.
Really? Let me just Dr. Quinn the bitch.
I literally have been wanting to use this spell for days. And it's like, oh no, they're dead. You can't bring them back. And I get one chance where I have, within a minute, something dies, I can bring it back. I want to try it. I literally have, it's what it says, Revivify. For real, Revivify is the name of the spell. Revivify.
Alright. Oh
In
man.
the
Right
name
there.
of your Lord and
Wow,
Savior,
all
you
right.
shall bring.
This has been a very annoyingly mysterious journey.
I love
I
it.
call this the DM didn't prepare because there was a lot of walking today.
But see, that's the thing this is now where it gets interesting because, yeah, the elements are really going to start taking shape.
I'm already scared. I mean, the things all we're seeing is what, the brain stem and the lungs, and there's a heart somewhere behind
Wow.
the
And we're
lungs.
inside this.
And either we're inside it or that's just what all that's left of it is that. We're not
Wow.
even sure.
I mean, you know, my outside knowledge seems to. I mean, we're not dealing with an elder brain from mind flayers, at least.
Mm-mm.
That's best I can tell. So, you know, maybe it's somehow keeping back a mind flayer plague of these cerebromorphs.
But it's good, at least. We know that.
Yeah, it's, you know, by an arbitrary sense of what is good and evil by morality.
Yeah.
I'm willing to trust that, but.
All right, so one
Guess
more
what-
time through the characters.
Guess we'll find out in
yep,
2
and I got one
2
right
weeks.
I have one, look at this!
Look at it! I want you to look at
What
it.
is our next,
Saryn,
date of our
yeah.
actual next meeting?
What?
What's that?
What's the date of our actual next game?
Yes.
Well, the next every other week, so.
It would be the 14th.
Yes.
No, okay.
That's right before you,
That's why I was making sure it wasn't going to be the week I was gone.
Alright.
Yep, December
Because
14th.
I'm going to Colorado. Make sure my daughter's not listening. She should be listening. I'm going to Colorado for Christmas, bitches.
Awesome.
Yep.
Alright.
No, I had to make sure my daughter thinks we're going to Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to Colorado.
Hunculus.
Sparrow Jack, whose name I can no longer say normally anymore. It doesn't sound right in my brain. Ashwin, who no longer has the coat.
See, now it needs a new
I'm
coat.
really wishing that we brought Keep with us, though.
Yeah, that's.
All right, so thank you all for tuning into this episode of
Yeah.
Initiative Impossible.
Thank you.
We will see you guys in 2 weeks with more shenanigans and fuckery afoot.
And giant brains and hearts.
And
Apparently.
let's see if this
Oh my.
We
crew
capture
of
the hearts
miscreants
and
can
minds.
get this heart fully restarted. And we'll go from there. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you
Bye,
for tuning in.
guys.
See you guys.
Guys.
Later.